The rulebook for the Olympics, called the Olympic Charter, contains numerous bylaws meant to foster political neutrality. No protesting on the field of play, no wearing of symbols or flashing hand gestures. That sort of thing. Still, politics and the games have a long, uneasy history. Think back to Nazi Germany using the 1936 Berlin Olympics as a propaganda to lure Palestinian terrorists kidnapping and murdering Israeli team members in 1972 in Munich. The United States and Soviet Union traded boycotts in the 1980s, and Chechen rebels threatened to attack the 2014 Sochi Games. In each of these cases, the competition soldiered on. This time feels different. The 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing have come under fire from human rights groups who oppose holding them in a country accused of persecuting Uyghur Muslims and other ethnic minorities. The U.S. and its closest allies will protest by refusing to send a customary delegation to the February 4th opening ceremony. International Olympic Committee leaders, who selected China for financial reasons, have pushed back by insisting their quadrennial event is beyond all political disputes. At a time of unprecedented social activism in sports, this ethical debate has athletes caught in the middle. I know it is something that a lot of people are thinking about, American ice dancer Evan Bates said. We're human beings too, and when we read and hear about the things that are happening in China, we hate that. Broadcasters and corporate sponsors will walk a similar tightrope. They have paid big money to attach themselves to the Olympic rings and now must balance the celebration of graceful triple axels and blazing downhill runs with a harsher reality. Could politics turn Beijing into the feel-guilty games? The answer is complicated. In an era when it costs billions of dollars to host the Olympics, and authoritarian countries can write the check with no threat of referendum or public backlash, there weren't many options for selecting a 2022 host. Bidding came down to Beijing and the untested city of Almaty, Kazakhstan, after several European candidates withdrew. China won in a close vote, and recent events suggest that, if the IOC had picked Almaty, there might not have been a Winter Games this year. Still, choosing Beijing sparked immediate criticism because of China's human rights record, its crackdown on pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong, and aggressive foreign policies toward Mongolia and other neighbors.